So as you grow up and mature as a man, your style should also evolve and mature. And one of the problems is a lot of guys don't know how to do this seamlessly. And so what ends up happening is you dress too young and you look like you're trying too hard, or you dress too old and you look like an old man. And so today I'm going to go over some style mistakes that actually make you look older than you are. But I'm also going to teach you and show you how to actually fix it so that you can look stylish and elegant, but still mature. Because really I feel like that's what the goal should be. We want to look stylish, but we don't want to look too old or too young. It's right in the middle. There's a sweet spot that we need to find, all right? And real quick before we get started, guys, if you dig this sweater that I'm wearing, it's a merino wool polo that is absolutely perfect. It's from Collars & Co. Maybe one in navy. Like, seriously. How sick is this? Gentlemen, if you don't have the merino wool polo shirt, you need one in your wardrobe. It is a men's style essential. It looks amazing when dressed down with a pair of jeans or dressed up with a pair of slacks. You can even throw it on underneath of a sport coat or a suit. The full zip merino wool hoodie. Gentlemen, in terms of a stylish, mature, casual look, this is absolutely perfect, right? Went with some simple jeans, some black sneakers, a white t-shirt, and then the black Collars & Co. merino wool full zip hoodie over top, right? This hoodie isn't your daddy's hoodie. It's also not your little brother's hoodie. It's a mature, stylish option that you guys are absolutely gonna love. The quarter zip hoodie. Guys, I love this shirt, right? It's more casual than the merino wool, but it still just elevates the casual aesthetic. And this one, a waffle knit quarter zip, right? Perfect. Look how sexy, right? It's clean, it's casual, but it's elevated. It's not gonna make you look like your little brother or your Uncle Barry. Gentlemen, this is the deal. If you wanna check out Collars & Co., there's a special link down below. If you go through my link, guys, you can grab anything that you want for an amazing price. They've got sweaters, they've got collared shirts, they've got the best polos on the market, they've got sport coats, and they've even got badass outerwear. Gentlemen, check it out. This vest I recently got, it is absolute perfection. Guys, Collars & Co., they were on Shark Tank. Mark Cuban invested over $1 million in this company because he knew they solved the problem. They're helping guys look amazing and not break the bank. Guys, hit the link. Do not wait. Now, without any further ado, let's help you not look like your dad. Number one is old man eyewear. Eyewear, glasses, or sunglasses, right? If you choose incorrectly, it can make you look like a geezer, if I'm being honest, right? Stylish dudes, whether or not you're 18 or 85, are wearing glasses that have a little bit more structure, a little bit more substance. When you wear a cool pair of frames, it makes you look relevant. It also makes you look more youthful and stylish. Number two is ill-fitting clothing, whether or not it's too big, baggy, and boxy, or too skin tight, all right? They're both horrible and make you look old. If you're wearing clothes that are way too tight, it makes you look like you're trying to cling on and hold on to your youth with your Kung Fu action grip. Gentlemen, don't do it. Also, don't wear big, oversized clothing. It makes you look dated, sloppy, and out of touch. Next up is pleated pants, all right? Pleated pants, whether or not they're corduroys, khakis, or even slacks, in my opinion, ages you. It makes you look older, right? In my opinion, you should opt for a flat front slack pant or chino. It's a lot better look. It's a lot cleaner as well. Dad jeans. All right, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Denim is also one of those things that makes you look older. If you're wearing frumpy, boring dad jeans and you're not like 16 years old just being trendy, it automatically makes you look old. Guys, you gotta update your style when it comes to your denim. A dark wash, straight or slim fit is, in my opinion, gonna be the best style on most men. Now, depending on your body, depending on your aesthetic, it could change. And when I say slim fit, I'm not talking about like skinny jeans. I'm just talking about the fact that they're not like super big and baggy. When you wear baggy or oversized jeans, it automatically makes you look shorter. It also doesn't accentuate the luscious booty. Big, bulky shoes or sneakers, all right? The dad sneakers, the reason why they're dad sneakers is because dads would wear them and they make you look old. Right? I know that once again, they may be in style, but unless you're like literally 22 years old and you are like that dude that's like that stylish and you're probably not watching this video, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look, right? Those New Balance aren't sexy. They make you look frumpy and they make you look old. Also, big clunky oversized shoes, whether or not they're slip-on dress shoes with a big chunky sole or something like a boot that's just big and bulky. Once again, it makes you look out of touch, out of style, and old. Too many patterns, all right? This is something that I see guys doing and I'm just like, dude, if you would just stick with solids, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. But what happens is guys start thinking, yo, I'm stylish, right? I like that shirt, it's got a stripe. I like that jacket, it's got a check. I like that tie, it's got circles or whatever. Gentlemen, here's the deal. When you try to mix and match too many patterns, it makes you look old because young, stylish, clean, crisp, sexy dudes aren't doing it. They're wearing monochromatic looks, they're wearing solid colors. The other thing you gotta understand is that the solid colors, if it fits you properly and it's a classic style, it's gonna be in style not only now, but in like 5 years from now. And if you take care of your clothing and buy higher quality clothing, it's automatically gonna last you longer and look better, which brings me to something else that makes you look older, and that is old clothing. All right, if you're wearing clothing that looks worn out, if it looks beat up, if it looks like it's out of date or out of style, once again, it makes you look old. Over layering, okay? So here's the deal. I am a huge fan of layering. It's one of the great things that you can do as a stylish man to really add different textures and balance and just more dimension to an outfit. But there comes a point at which it's just too much. If you're wearing a collared shirt with a tie and a sweater and a vest and a jacket, anything more than like 2 layers, you gotta be careful because it can look clunky, it can also look bulky, and the other downside to wearing too many layers is that it basically throws off the proportion of your body and can make you look heavier. And when you look heavier, you look older. Brings me to the next thing that makes you look older, and that is heavy, chunky, bulky sweaters. All right, now, I know that once again, it's a trend for younger guys to be wearing sort of the thicker weaves and the thicker fabrics that are a little bit bigger, oversized, but if you're a middle-aged guy and you're wearing the big, oversized, chunky sweater, unfortunately, it does tend to look a little bit old, in my opinion. Instead, what you should opt for is something thinner like a merino wool. It's gonna drape a lot better on your body. It's also not gonna make you look fat. Over-accessorization is also the next thing that makes you look older, right? It makes you look like you're trying way too hard to be young. 2, what I'd recommend is 2 well-chosen accessories, whether or not it's a single ring or a bracelet or a necklace and a cuff or whatever. You've got to make sure you're not overdoing it, right? But the dude I see wearing multiple rings, bracelets, watches, earrings, real talk, earrings do make you look like you're trying to hold on to your youth or you're just outdated and out of touch. Over-accessorization, don't do it. 2, possibly 3, but they gotta be like grown-up accessories, not like cheap accessories like an Apple Watch and a puka shell necklace, whatever. Do better. Gentlemen, also your suit. You also need to make sure that you eliminate all of the suit like bling. One of the problems that guys have is when they start to like get into style, they're like, yo, I got this suit, I'm gonna be wearing like my pocket square, I'm gonna wear cufflinks, I'm gonna wear a tie bar, I'm wearing a little flower thing in my lapel. No, stop, stop. Nobody does that that's stylish, all right? Once again, if you wanna wear a simple white pocket square, presidential fold, fine. You wanna wear cufflinks? Okay. Make sure the cufflinks are subtle, not too big over the top, and make sure you are coordinated. But the whole like matchy-matchy, lots of action, don't do it. The next thing that makes you look older is not paying attention to athleisure or athletic wear, all right? Or it makes you look like a fat Italian, because think about it. You watch The Sopranos or any like mob movie, what are the guys wearing? The fat Italians. They're wearing like a wife beater with like a tracksuit on, and then like New Balance shoes. Do you think that looks stylish? No, it doesn't. It also makes you look like an old man. You gotta upgrade, you gotta do better, right? Lululemon, Cuts, Viore, like there are a lot of incredible athleisure wear brands that are gonna fit really well. They're gonna be monochromatic, and they're just gonna make you look more mature, stylish, and sexy. So colors and patterns, all right? Lots of patterns we talked about, don't do it. Big patterns, don't do it, right? Big like horizontal stripes, horrible. Also, big, loud, bright colors you want to stay away from. They make you look washed out. They also just don't make you look good. All right, if you are an older or a mature gentleman, you want to stick to more monochromatic looks. They're going to make you look tall, lean, and sexy, and you also need to avoid too many earth tones, all right? If you're wearing like way too many like browns and tans and greens, it's going to make you look like an old fart. Leather jackets, all right? Leather jackets are also something that are kind of like, they're kind of tricky. You've got to have the leather jacket aesthetic dialed in, or else you look like bad. You look like an old dude trying to look too young, all right? What I'd recommend is something more minimal in terms of construction. A leather bomber jacket, great option. A simple zip Moto jacket is fine. You just got to make sure there's not too many like zippers and like padding and all that nonsense, or else you look like a dork. If you're wearing like a motorcycle jacket like Marlon Brando, this once again is a much more stylized option, and you got to make sure you have the aesthetic dialed in. And the last mistake that makes you look older is being too dressed up for an event. That's more casual. Now, you can still like dress up without going like too overboard. But whenever I see a dude that's like all like suit tie, like perfectly like put together, and everybody else is wearing like jeans or, you know, a casual sweater or something like that, it automatically makes that person look a little bit out of touch, and also just like they had no clue what to wear. You know, one of the things that guys struggle with is how to dress casually but still look good and stylish. And that's one of the reasons why I love Collars & Co. so much. They make it simple, they make it easy. All right, to combine different items just to look good while dressing up, but still keeping it casual, cool. Guys, bottom line is this: if you avoid the things that we talked about in today's video, you're gonna look great. You're also gonna look stylish without looking like your dad.